So I wasn't planning on doing a video today. Not that I really plan anything because, I try to plan, but then that beautiful sun starts shining and I'm like, F these mother effing plans. I'm going outside. So I knew it was really going to be outside today. It is absolutely gorgeous. The sun is shining. There's all those beautiful, puffy little white clouds in the sky. My favorite kind. The ones that look like animals. My favorite. But I felt called, and because it is beautifully breezy, I have to do this inside. So I'm a little grumbly about being inside right now. Rawr, 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 rawr. But I am, and therefore I must do as I am bid. The energy, I pulled 3 cards just to find out because the message wasn't really clear. It was just, hey, you need to talk. There's something you need to talk about. And I was like, okay. So I pulled the energy. I pulled 3 cards. I got the Hermit, the Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Ace of Wands in the upright. So this actually, 111, is, I wasn't expecting, I didn't know what to expect, right? So, but this message is beautifully clear because of the things that I've been speaking about more recently. So, on October 31st, I spoke about the change in the season and how this is the time of year where we start to shed that which is no longer serving us and we go inward and decompress that which we need to get rid of over, the course of the winter, the dark time, the cold time, the time when it's not really able to be outside very much. But I can be outside right now. Just kidding. Okay, so the reason why these 3 cards make absolute perfect sense for a message for today is because, so the Hermit energy is the going within. The Six of Swords in the upright position is leaving something behind, like saying bye-bye to the past. And then, of course, the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the wands are the fire energy. This is like, the ace is the blessing, right? You are given a blessing. This blessing of the fire energy, right? The do, the action, the go, the will, the whatever your fire is that lights you and burns you and ignites you and transforms you, right? Because the fire is for transformation. Okay, so let's put together this message. Okay, so it again, piggybacking off of astrology, because this is the month of Scorpio. Scorpio is all about those deep dives into the dark, dark depths. As a matter of fact, the Mariana Trench depths. That's how deep we're going, because not only is the sun starting to fade and so the darkness is becoming more and more obvious in your life, you're also being forced inside, which is taking away your ability to connect with the little bit of sun that there is, right? So now you're kind of in this hermit mode and you're seeing all of these shadows around you. There's so much darkness around you. But I'm going to remind you of one of my favorite things about the darkest dark nights. You see the stars way more clearly. And that's exactly what this imagery shows. He's in the darkest, darkest depths. That's where he found the light. Okay? So this is why we go into hermit mode this time of year, okay? And we've only got, let's see, today is the 13th. We've got approximately a month and a week. Yeah, about a month and a week until the winter solstice. And so this is the time, this is like the end, like after the full moon. I talk about the healing by the moon cycles. Okay, so the moon cycle, the full moon is there to show you every single shadow in the dark. I don't care what anyone says, the moon does cast shadows. And if you are looking for the shadows in the darkness, this is the best time to do it, when the moon is the fullest, because you can fully see all that is around you, right? And then over the course of the next 2 weeks, while the moon is, disappearing again, this is the time for you to release these things, right? Okay, so right now, As we're fading into the darkness, this is where we're starting to pick out the little bits of shadow. And we're like, oh, hey, let's weed the garden while there's nothing growing. Okay? Perfect timing for it. And again, in the darkness, you see the light more clearly. It isn't just this light here. This is a cosmos here and like a star here. Like this is being able to see the light, because now you appreciate it so much more. So much more, okay? So the reason why I'm feeling that the Six of Swords is in the reverse is because this is a message about, hey, just so you know, the fire is coming. You need to walk away because you're not, okay? If you're not releasing, you cannot hold that which is coming. Release expectations. This is the number one thing that I can feel from this, is release expectations. There is no way to know how someone else will react, how the world will react, how anything will turn out. And I said this back in the summertime, and I'm going to state it again because this is what I tell myself on a daily basis, okay? It doesn't matter to me whether or not I'm going to come across wildlife when I know I'm about ready to go on a hiking trail. The possibility of running into a snake is not going to stop me, no joke, from taking off my shoes and walking barefoot down that trail. Why? Why would I allow a possibility to stop me from moving forward? There's no guarantees in life, right? Unless you guarantee you're not going to stop. And you guarantee that you are going to continue to prune your most precious blooms so that new growth can come. Okay? Start realizing that that which fell away was meant to, because it can't handle the heat of the flame. It can't. And even if you don't let go of it, it's gonna burn away anyway. So just release the expectations, surrender to the solitude and darkness of the season, and count those stars as they start to pop up one by one by one by one. You'd be surprised how much a starry night can actually change your entire perspective. So, dive deep. Oh, I'm hearing a very good song, Starset, Diving Bow. Oh, that's such a great song. Okay, so periscope's up. And down we go. All right, have a great one, guys. Bye.